What's up? What's up? What's up, everyone? How you guys doing today? It's Jeremiah Davis, aka the Funding Coach, coming to you live with Black Label Friday. Uh, Today we have some major announcements about what's coming to Black Label CRM. Today's topic is the latest business loan application features in Black Label CRM. So we have been working tirelessly on integrating a business lending platform, right, that doesn't even exist. There's nothing else out there like it. Um, but once we have this platform integrated, and it's software, so it takes time, right? Um, and we're going to start testing it next week. And if all the tests go well, it could be available to current software users within 30 days. All right. But imagine this. Imagine you got a platform under your brand, right, with your logo on it, with your contact information, where a business owner can submit their information in 2 to 3 minutes and immediately get pre-qualified for one or more of the 21 business loan options we have in the software. Then the software will automatically, you'll select the loan type, say revenue-based, business term loan, commercial real estate, fix and flip, investment property, whatever they pre-qualify for, right? 21 different loan products. Then the software is already going to be programmed to send messages via text and email to the client to collect their supporting documents. But they won't have to give us all the supporting documents because we've partnered with the right data furnishers to be able to get like their articles of corporation, their good standing from the Secretary of State, their current IRS taxes if they're all caught up, or how about the UCC database? So we partner with the data furniture that allow us to pull all that data out that's already public record. So none of this stuff is like top secret. It's just never been automated before, right? And most of us still rely on the clients to provide all the little details, right? We go back and forth, messages, phone calls. A lot of times the business owners don't even know where their stuff is at, right? Or they haven't filed the taxes or whatever. But what we're building is a mechanism that's going to verify this information, pull those things that we're able to pull in to the software, and most likely the client will only have to provide minimum docs like bank statements, things like that, right? We're also going to be able to import their credit report, 3 bureau FICO 8 credit scores, as well as 2 business credit scores. And then our UBF funding estimator, right, unsecured business funding estimator, is going to be automated and give them a funding range based on personal or business and personal combined. I don't know if you guys are really understanding what's about to happen, that everybody, literally, we're getting calls from big companies to utilize our software to automate their systems, right? We are getting, it's crazy because there's never ever been anything like this before. There's not a business software, a business funding software, a business credit software that's going to have access to this type of data, is going to be able to pull it in nanoseconds, right? As soon as they upload the documents that we cannot get from our data furnitures, then they go right into the lender bidding portal. The lending bidding portal was going to send out the package direct, to that lender API, because we're APIing with our top lenders in the software, right? And we're going to have probably 4 to 5 lenders for each category. Currently, we have about 10 lenders for each loan category in the software. But once we put this in, we're going to hone that down to about 4 or 5 of our premier lenders. Because I mean, lenders are a dime a dozen. You can throw a rock and hit 15, but we are going to really be meticulous in working with the best lenders that we can partner with for all these loan products, right? So if you want to do commercial real estate, boom. You want to do fix and flip investment property, boom. You want to do SBA loans, boom. You want to do revenue based, you want to do equipment, tractor trailer, vehicle leasing, boom. You want to do niche market type marketing to a specific segment. Well, we have ERC in there, but the IRS just the government just suspended ERS applications just this week. So we'll see what happens with that. But so now we're down to 20 loan products, right? So we got everything in there from revenue base, which is merchant cash advance. Revenue base is a step above merchant cash advance. Then we got 401k, 401k financing. We got accounts receivable, inventory, purchase order, contract-based financing for government, school, district, county type contracts, state. We got, like I said, the commercial, the real estate, the vehicle, the equipment. We got vehicle and truck financing, equipment, lease and purchase financing. We got equipment, lease sale back where you own the equipment outright and you can borrow against it as collateral. We have SBA funding in there. We got corporate only financing in there. We got business term loans in there. We got business credit cards in there. We got 244 credit cards. We're working on a mechanism based on the scan results and us accessing the data to qualify them for the UBF funding. It's also going to be able to pick out the top 10 credit cards that the client should apply for, right? And that's unsecured funding, right? Usually introductory rate from 12 to 18% interest. 12 to 18 months interest free on those credit cards and those business and personal. All this stuff is going to be automated in the software. Okay, so imagine this. This is I don't think I'm explaining it as well as I can because it's so robust. It's so revolutionary, right? Okay, we have the automated scan, right? So they get the scan, put in their data. The scan is going to tap into our data furniture and pulling all the data, Secretary of State, IRS, UCC, trademark infringement database, all that, right? We also got My Score IQ Business, which is 3 Bureau FICO 8 scores. So from just like with a credit repair software, you got the login to the My Score IQ business. Then we can click a button and we're going to import that credit report and the 3 Bureau FICO 8 credit report and 2 business credit scores, Experian and DNB. Okay, and then pre-qualifying them, say they qualify for 4 of the 21 loan products, right? So they qualify for 21 products. Concierge call, kind of hone in on which loan option is going to be the best fit and the fastest turnaround time, right? The first round of funding. We kind of changed our platform as well. Instead of going through lender compliance first, we're going to funding first, right? Because we want all the clients to be able to get some money now, right? Well, hopefully they can get $25,000 to $50,000 on the first round of funding, right? Document collection, and then lender bid portal, right? So all that can be be done in minutes, literally, right? Now, once they submit the documents that we cannot have access to that are public record, then we'll wait for the client to upload them. They will get regular reminders of the supporting documents that are missing for that loan product via text and or email every couple of days for about 2 weeks, 15 days, I think we set it. But we have the ability to click a button and continue that reminder sequence if need be, okay? Then within 24 hours, next business day, those lenders presenting their offer for that loan product, right? If it's 3 or 4 different loan products, then we'll be able, because we have the API to the lender, So the lender can just type it in, and bam, you're going to have the loan amount, the terms, and the interest rates. All right, payments, all that stuff, right? And then our next stage is be able to automate the document signature for that loan, right? With the lender. Yes, this is what's all being built right now in the software. Okay. Um, and then within that 24-hour or next business day time frame, being able to have those loan offers in the client portal, and the client selects a loan, and then we get paid and you get paid and so forth, right? So that's what's coming. This is going to be an end-to-end use. Now, that's not all though. That's not all. We are going to get the first round of funding, and then we're going to encourage them to upsell them for our VIP, our live business credit coaching, right? The live business credit coaches will get regular phone calls for one of our coaches, or if you're going to do the coaching yourself, you can do the coaching yourself, or you can use our coaches, right? Um, and the whole objective for them in building their business credit, right? Upselling them, we're going to charge $4,000, and they can pay for that out of the money they just got funded. Okay, so we're not asking for anything up front. Go ahead and when you agree to that, sign our agreement for the business credit live coaching, right? And then what the goal of this is, what our coaches are trained to do, is to get them in everything they need for lender compliance to get qualified for a premium loan product, i.e., business term loans, business lines of credit, SBA loans, or corporate only financing, right? So we know all the requirements it is to get to those loan products, and our coaches and our system is designed to get them to that point. So we're going to get the first round of funding. We're going to get them the live coaching, and then we're going to get them a second round of funding, right? And build their business credit. And we're going to get paid on each one of those service products. First round of funding, the live business credit coaching, as well as the second round of funding. Now we're going to be rolling out, and this might take us a few months because we got to work out all the bugs. But when it's available, all software users will have the option to opt in for our white label funding concierge service. What that means is that once you opt in as a software user, one of our staff, my staff members, are going to do all the work for you, right? Or my team of staff, right? They're going to go ahead and contact them and close on the first round of funding. They're going to contact them. They're going to upsell them on the VIP live coaching. Okay, and then once they're ready, we're going to go ahead and start the process for the second round of funding of the premium loan types. Okay, and so all that's going to be done for you under your brand, right? We're going to do it as the funding or the business credit department of your company, right? If you have the software. If you do not have the software, then if you are an affiliate of Business Funding Now, we'll take care of them the same way, right? But they'll be under the Business Funding Now brand. So if you're already an affiliate of Business Funding Now, and hopefully within the next week or so, you're going to get a new application link that is going to take your client from A to Z on that protocol that I just laid out. First round of funding, business credit building with a live coaching, second round. And you'll earn a commission off of each one of those different products that we provide for these clients. Okay. So, and then, quite frankly, we're going to be getting hundreds of loan applications a month. And we're really trying our best to anticipate everything we need. But this has never been done before, and this is going to be revolutionizing the business funding and business credit arena. We are going to totally change the game and allow and give business owners the access to the resources they need so they can build their business. Okay, and that's and not only build their business, but have the resources to sustain business for the long term. right? And the reason, number one reason, we always say this, is that business owners um, that make it past the first year is great, but making it past the 5 year is the real test of time, right? And the number one reason that they do not make it past the year 5 is a lack of access to capital and credit, right? So imagine taking your client as a business owner and getting them in the position where they can access 100,000, 200,000, or $300,000 in a line of credit, or be able to walk into a bank and get a business term loan that's in the single digits, that's under 10% with monthly payments for 5 years, or go and get an SBA loan, you know, with really low interest rates and a longer term, anywhere from 5, 10, 20 years, sometimes 30. Some of those SBA loans, they'll give you 30 years to pay it back. Okay, so there's a lot of nuances to go into all that, right? Once you get into the high dollar funding arena, we have a team of financial advisors that are going to explain all the nuances of these how big ticket or big loan products that we'll be able to offer, whether it be $300,000 business term loan or so on and so forth. So, um, I would say wait till it rolls out. But then again, why? Why don't you just go ahead and get the software now, right? Whether you get the standard software for $29.97, or you get the business builder package, which is $5,049.97. But the business builder includes a website, includes all your content, email campaign, social media posts, blog posts, integrated CRM with the software and with a Go High Level account, as well as your phone system set up, your appointment scheduler set up. All those things come with the Business Builder. So we put all that in, business in a box, plug and play with the Black Label CRM. So you will have it in the end set up for you. All you got to do is drive traffic to the scan. And the scan is unlimited use for free. It's included. So you don't have to charge your clients to do a scan. And then when we have these new tools in place, it's going to make it even more robust and more accurate, to the point where when those quotes or those pre-qualifications come out, there's a good chance, because we have the access to the database of the information that we need to more accurately give them a UBF funding range score, right? Typically the scores goes up to 100. So if you got an 80, that means that you could get like maybe $60,000, $70,000 in business only, or you might get 7, 80, 90, 100,000 or more in business and personal combined, right? So it's really going to make all this thing more granular, more accurate, and it's going to drive you to having a higher level quality of client that's coming to you to access these resources. And we really want to really want everyone to understand that we don't want to be a loan broker company, right? A loan brokerage companies are a dime a dozen. We want to be a business financial solution for small businesses around the country, right? So if you need money now, we got resources to get you money now. We have a plan. We got a roadmap. We got a treasure map, if you will, of building your business credit, giving you live coaching for 1 year, and then getting you qualified for a premium loan product. Like I said, business term loans, SBA loans, business lines of credit, corporate only financing. Our goal is to get your client a minimum of $100,000 or more on that second round of funding, right? Obviously, that's going to be heavily contingent on their income, right? Because there's a lot of things that banks look for those premium loan products. They look for bank rating score. They look for that you got all your lender compliance items, that you got 10 reporting trade lines to your business credit profile, that you pay all those trade lines 10 days before they're due, or at least 5 days before you do. Don't wait till the day of that it's due to pay the bill, because one late, it's going to jack up your business credit score, because that's all it's based on is payment history, right? Your business credit score is primarily based on your payment history and the type of accounts that you have on your business credit profile. So we want to take those business owners, get the vendor accounts they need to use and stop using their operating capital so they can increase their bank rating score. Okay, so there's a lot of stuff. I mean, for corporate only financing, this is a real thing. This is a real loan product that is available if you know how to qualify, and you can qualify. A lot of times you don't qualify because you don't have, 2 years of financials. You don't have, you might make $100,000, $500,000 a month. Okay, but if every dollar going in is going out, you're going to um, you're going to have a low bank rating score, and a low bank rating score means decline. You're not going to you're not going to be approved for one of those loan products. So you really want to follow this protocol and educate your clients on the different nuances. And like I said, once we have all these updates available, there's nothing else. There's no one else. There's nothing out there like this, not even close to being like this. Okay? So this is, like I said, what we're doing, what we have now is awesome. What we're about to have is revolutionary for the business credit and business funding arena world. And as I always say, when you got 33 million business, we did a test in the last year, and we tested 10,000 LLCs, right? And in those 10,000 LLCs, we had less than 1% that we deemed bankable or qualified for a premium loan product. They didn't have business credit. They didn't have the bank rating score. They didn't have the financials in order. They didn't have 90% of the things they need to qualify for the premium loan products. And that's the problem, right? The problem is nobody knows, or nobody's telling anyone about what the qualifications are and requirements are for those premium loan products. Or the people that are telling them are telling them lies. They're not telling them the truth, right? They're saying get up to 80 payday score and you can access $250,000 in 90 days or 60 days or 30 days or whatever the case may be. And that's not true. That's not true. You can't get $250,000. I'm not giving you $20 of my money. So you know the bank ain't gonna give you no $250,000 if you ain't got no business revenue, you ain't got no bank rating score, you ain't got no proven financial history or track record or business finances in order, tax returns, P&L, balance sheets, all these different things that banks want to check and verify to mitigate risk to offer a premium loan product is what our system is designed to do. Get any business, right? Now, some of these loan products are not going to be available to a lot of startups, right? But we have other loan products for startups. There's SBA money for startups. There's local grants and things. There's enough funding products to help startups if you have good personal credit. Okay, so and make at least $50,000 a year annually. You can get some type of funding with good credit to start your business, right? So, and we're tapping into the lenders that provide those services, right? Startup SBA loans, things like that, business term loans, business lines of credit, all those things. We have banks that with $10,000 deposit will give you a $100,000 line of credit in 90 days. Okay, so even they were willing to take a risk, but can you imagine putting $10,000 down and getting $100,000 in a business line of credit that you can tap into and only pay for on the amounts that you draw off, and then use that money strategically to generate more revenue and then pay it back. And the more you responsibly you use that line of credit, the increases will continue to go up. So you can actually end up with $200,000, $300,000, $500,000 business line of credit that you have access to anytime you need it to cover expenses, to expand, to hire, to buy more products. Okay, but to get to that point, you got to follow the stepping stones. You got to follow the protocol exactly how we have it laid out, right? Because we know this works. And then the best part of what we're doing is we're going to update our underwriting guidelines for those loan products every 6 months. So if the industry or the industry changes, their protocol or the qualifications and requirements for these loan products, we're going to know it firsthand, and we're going to update the software to match that, because that's where our goal is. Our goal is to help as many businesses, right? 33 million businesses in the United States, and 1 to 2 million new businesses started every year, right? In an industry that's not regulated yet, and 99.4% of businesses in the United States do not have access to, do not know how to get access to, right? So out of those 10,000 that we tested with the LLCs, I think it was 60 that was ready. That's less than 1%. That's 0.06% of those businesses that we would deem bankable for a premium loan product. So that's how dire it is for business owners, for entrepreneurs, for everybody, for the seasoned business owner to the startup business owner, right? Sometimes I wish I would start up again and I could start this the right way the first time, and instead of going back and doing it the way I thought it was supposed to be done, and the way I thought other people was telling me how to do it, all this stuff. Okay, so this platform is going to be able to take an existing business or a new business, find them a funding solution, and then lead them to premium loan products that will sustain their business and allow them to grow. I often say business credit is designed to grow a business. It's not designed to access cash. It's designed to grow a business to the point where you can access the premium business loan products by following the protocol, by understanding the guidelines and the requirements that the lenders. For a bank to give you $100,000 business line of credit, you got to meet the qualifications. For a bank to give you a $250,000 business term loan, you got to meet the qualifications, right? For the SBA to guarantee your business loan, whether expansion, export, import, startup, purchase, existing business franchise, all those particular premium loan products that the SBA guarantees from a accredited or a recognized SBA lender have guidelines. Like the SBA just is going to guarantee 40% of the loan, right? The bank is going to take a risk with you on the other 40%. The 20% is usually what you have to have down as a down payment, and then you got some skin in the game for a lot of these SBA type loans, right? And then sometimes they require you to take a leadership or business skills, right? Financial skills to accept this type of money, because they will, they want you to succeed, but they're not going to give it to you unless you're ready. They're not going to give it to you if you got bad credit. They're not going to give it to you if you got no business revenue. If you don't have your financials in order. There's standard protocols that you must meet to qualify for these premium loan products, and this software is already built to deliver that. It's already built to deliver that. What we're adding to it is a more automated, seamless process to get any business from A to Z in a shorter period of time, right? I mean, realistically, short period of time, right? 3 to 6 months from beginning to end for hypothetical, don't quote me, right? Because if you're a startup, you need to have 2 years of financials before you can qualify for most of these funding products. There are some banks that will do a business term loan if you've been in business 1 year, but nothing less than that, right? So if you're a startup, or if you've just been in business 6 months or 8, 9 months, you got to have a good year of business history under your belt for some banks that will offer you these premium loan products. Most banks require 2 years, and corporate-only financing requires 3 years, right? And it's an unwritten rule, but most corporate-only financing, your company's got to be making $5 million a year minimum to even qualify for corporate-only financing, right? Now, on the off chance there is a bank that's willing to take a risk and offer you corporate-only financing, each owner of the corporation that has 20% or more equity in the company will have to have good personal credit and good personal finances, because they're going to check that too. They're not going to give you a large sum of money in a corporate only financing without betting that you have the resources to pay that money back. It's not rocket science. There's no loophole. There's no shortcut. All right. You got to have your stuff in order to get access to the premium money and the premium other financial products that you need to grow your business. That's all. All right. I'm just giving it to you straight with no sugar so you don't get confused when you're out here trying to flipping and flopping with these gurus on so-called gurus on YouTube or Instagram or TikTok or Clubhouse or what have you. No, 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 no. We go to the source and we get the underlying guidelines for the various different banks for various different loan products, and then we put it in the system, automate it, and then with this new system of accessing the databases to verify the information, verify the accuracy of the information, get the supporting documents that are already on public record, that having access to that, having the lenders already established for the loan products, having a document collection for the supporting documents automated, having automated reminders, all those things working in tandem. Come on, come on. If the light bell ain't ringing yet, get off. Just close out, keep scrolling, go. Okay? There is no other platform out there like this. There is none out there that will have the current features we have, but the new features that are coming, being directly API'd into, let's say 200 or 300 different lenders, say 4 to 5 lenders for 21 loan products that will give you a bid with an offer, a term, interest rate, a payment, schedule in 24 hours of the next business day. If there's something out there like that, tell me about it, because I ain't never seen one. And I've been getting business loans for a minute. Okay? So now's not the time to sleep. The economy, the way it is, the uptick in entrepreneurs, startup business that has happened post pandemic, there's so much business out there, so much business out there for anyone that can set themselves apart and provide a new revolution, not the same old song and dance, something new that nobody's ever seen before, that it can help the mom and pop business owners that keep this country going. That's your client. That's who needs you to know what you're doing. That's who needs you to have an automated system that delivers. You need to get Black Label CRM now, or definitely within the next 30 days. Because once we start testing this, the bidding platform, the document collection, and the other the data collection of this public record, it's gonna be night and day compared to anybody else out there. Okay, total game changer. Total game changer. Listen, right now you can get the software only for $29.97. We do have in-house financing, so if you don't have the cash and credit, go ahead and apply for financing. You'd be surprised how many people get approved for $5,000 or $6,000, and then you're only going to pay me for the software. The rest you can keep, right? So I've had clients commonly get $20,000, $30,000 in financing, only give me the $3,000 to $5,000 for the software, and then use the rest strategically in their business, right? Using that strategically to get the vendor accounts, get their business credit foundation, use that money to invest in yourself so you can get qualified for the next round of funding, right? Credit cards, things like that. Okay. If starting to do it right the first time will lead you to better results in the long run. Okay. Getting all that stuff, and we got an automated system. Our business credit system is next to none because we don't withhold the resources, right? In our software, and that's why I say it's automated. Every step of the way, we tell you what to do, Why you got to do it, and why lenders and creditors look for these things when they're approving lines of credit and or funding is because that's what they require. So we know, and then you're able to build your business credit to that standard. So when you do walk into that bank or you do apply with that particular lender for commercial real estate, for investment property, for equipment, all those things are accessible to you, right? If this is what business credit does, it gives you access to more funding options, more funding resources to grow your business, whether it be for marketing, whether it be for automation, whether it be for software, whether it be for equipment, whether it be for employees, whatever you need to grow your business, take it to the next stage. That's what business credit is designed for. All right. It does not necessarily equal business loan. You don't automatically get business cash because you got business credit. You got to have all the pieces to the puzzle working in tandem to qualify for the premium loan, business loan products. Black Label CRM delivers on that 100%. Okay. So I'm gonna run through it one more again. What's up, Flame? Hey, so no, you don't need to hold off on processing a client. Why? Why? If you have a client that needs funding now, let's get them funding now, right? And then we can upsell them to the business credit live coaching. And then our goal there is to get them qualified for the premium loan product as quick as possible. If that's 3 months or 6 months, all right. If it's a new business, it might take a year, but the coaching comes with a year of live business credit coaching. Okay. When they pay for the live coaching, they're going to be assigned a coach that's going to talk to them once a week, at least once a week for the first 6 months. From the 6th to the 12th month, our protocol is once a month, because after 6 months, they should have at least the 10 reported trade lines. They should have at least the comparable credit start going. They should have at least a 4 or a 5 bank rating score. They should have their finances in order, accounting software, so they can track every dollar coming in and out. And they have a accurate balance sheet, P&Ls, and their taxes. A lot of business owners are notoriously, late or file, 1 or 2 years behind, right? You cannot get qualified for those premium products if you don't have your finances in order. You don't have your documentation in order. You don't keep your Secretary of State in good standing. You give Uncle Sam his portion, okay? And make sure you have a good accountant that will not write off everything, so your profit margin shows next to nothing, so you don't have to pay taxes, because then you can't afford a loan. That's the way the bank sees it. If you made $100,000 and you wrote off 90,000, you only profit 10,000. You only got $10,000 to pay a loan. No bank is going to approve you for that. Right? This is. I say it's common sense, but if you don't know, you don't know. You don't know what you don't know. Okay, but you need to know. Listen, we're adding the document collection, the database collection, the actual document collection for some of the documents, as well as a lender bidding platform that's integrated API for 21 different loans, 21 business loans. There's nothing else like that. There's nothing. And then we're going to white label the work for you. At the end of this thing, all you have to do is lead generation. Go out there and do what you do best. Is talk to business owners. Go to your meetup groups, host a group, network. Call the industry partners that can send you consistent, high quality referrals. That we know that when you industry partner with the right individuals in the industry partners, as we call them, right? Business accountants, attorneys, any other business, a B2B service group out there that can send you clients. We know that those clients are 50 to 60% more likely to qualify for funding because they're more serious, right? we doing the shotgun approach. I get scans every day for people who don't qualify. The reason they don't qualify for one or more of the 20 different loan options we have in here is because they have bad personal credit and they have no business revenue. Okay, even if you got business revenue and bad personal credit, you qualify for a loan product. If you got good credit and no business revenue, you qualify for a loan product. But if you got bad credit and no revenue, why do you think you can get a loan? Anyway, guys, catch me on Monday for uh, Business Funding Now Monday Fun Day. I got a new hot tip or information that I'm going to be sharing with you on Monday. I'm going to be moving the lives to 1 o'clock Eastern time in hopes to I can catch some of you guys coming off for lunch or and give me a 20, 30 minutes of your time to give you some business funding tips. All right, but I got a special announcement on Monday. It'll be I think at 2 o'clock on Monday Eastern time. But going forward, my lives are going Friday and Monday are going to be at 1 o'clock. Okay. As always, like, follow, share our YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. You know, just type it in. Yeah, Business Funding Now, Black Label CRM, the Funding Coach, all over. All right, on social media. So please like, follow, and share on all the platforms. I appreciate that. And hey, if you want a demo, go ahead. I'm still doing live demos for a while longer, but soon it'll be on demand and they'll be recorded and they'll be automatically delivered. But until then, you can schedule your live demo. I do them personally myself and walk you through the system. And I'm going to tell you about all the updates coming as I go through the live demo with you so you can see it and how it all works in tandem together. And the things that we got coming, it's I'm telling you, it's a game changer on the whole industry. And well, anyway, thank you for watching, and I will catch you guys on Monday. Have a great weekend. My name is Jeremiah Davis. I'm the Funding Coach. Peace.